Drop the bass.
Basically, my brand new single, Ain't Nobody Like You, came about from me and Kid Bass spending, I think we done like 4 days in the studio non-stop. And the goal and the plan was just to make a creative record that we felt would cut through radio and cut through online, and there's so much music out, we thought we needed to make something that would stand out from everything else. The track is produced by Kid Bass, who is like the producer I've collaborated with the most in my career, and the inspiration from the record just came from so many different sounds that are around London, whether it be drum and bass, whether it be grime, whether it be dubstep, whether it be hip hop. Tried to merge everything all in one and make what we think is a true representation of British hip hop where it is at the moment. So that's Ain't Nobody Like You's my version of a British rap song in 2011. I think that the UK music scene has grown so much since I done That's Not Gangsta, because then I think the only MC type of track that had charted would have been something like Pow. But now we'd be here for an hour if we discussed all the songs that have actually charted with an MC on it, whether it be Tinchy, Chipmunk, Wretch, Tiny, Skepta, and so many other different artists. With stuff like Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and SBTVs and Grime Dailies, I think the scene on a whole was just humongous, and I think what it missed was there was only artists and there was only producers. There wasn't like, we didn't have famous bloggers or famous cameramen and stuff like that, or famous DJs that I think was really needed to help the scene grow. So now we have a lot of people that you can say, oh, that's so-and-so who runs that blog, or that's so-and-so who does that, and I think that was always needed. So I think that the scene's in a much better place than it was when I put out my first single. The reason I started my own fashion line, XYE, was because I like to stand out personally and make stuff. I always like to make a statement with my clothes, and I felt that it was the right time for me to venture into fashion. So I started with a t-shirt that I'm actually wearing now, which is a Lizzie tee, which is a phrase that I coined. Basically means money, Queen Elizabeth, Lizzie. Started with this. Then we went on to make varsity jackets and bikers. The inspiration for the first collection comes from the Art Deco period, buildings like the Hoover Building and stuff like that, the Empire State Building. It was more about shapes than it was about print. This is the only print in the whole collection. Everything else, when you see the jackets, if you go on the site, www.xyeclothing.com, you'll get to see that it's all about shapes. It's a streetwear brand that you can wear with Vans or Jordans or Blazer Nikes or something, but it's we've also got stuff that you could wear on a night out, which is a little bit more high end. My 3 favorite UK tracks this year would be 90O's Blade Brown, Wretch 32 Don't Go, and 99% of the instrumentals that Predator's released this year. They've all been sick. I'm going to be working with Predator soon, so watch out for that. 3 artists I would tell my fans to look up would be a rapper from LA called Kendrick Lamar, a group called Bon Iver, and Kid Bass Productions. Make sure you check out Kid Bass, he's going to be sick. He's on Twitter somewhere, at Kid Bass Music. So those are the 3, Bon Iver, Kendrick Lamar, and Kid Bass. 3 clothing brands that I mostly wear would be Christian Dior denim, underwear from Uniqlo, and XYE Lizzie t-shirt. So that's Christian Dior, Uniqlo, and XYE. Yo. I came up with my name because I stole my name from Nas and Belly, because he had a white Averex and I had a white Averex, and I was so young that I shouldn't even had a white Averex, so everyone was confused as to why this little kid had this big white Averex jacket on. So they were like, oh, that's the jacket that Nas had in Belly. So then my name at the time was Little D, and I didn't really like it anymore, and I liked the name Sincere, so I looked it up in the dictionary, I found out what it meant, and it stuck with me ever since. So that's how I got the name Sincere. And the meaning was just like, when I looked at the meaning, I was like, if I can make my music always match the meaning of my name, then I'll be heading down the right track, and that's how I came up with the name. 3 tips I would have for up-and-coming artists would be, number 1, music first. So like, put all the energy into the studio and write, and forget the swag and the jewels and you know, like all the other stuff, like forget all that. Just make sure the music's on point. Then number 2, get all your social media correct, like your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube, and then be consistent would be the first one. Never make music and go away and come back because there's so much competition. The minute you turn your back or you put your pen down, someone else is gonna come and take your spot. So the most important thing would to be consistent. My 3 favorite British movies are Layer Cake, The Business, and Kidulthood. All sick films for different reasons. Love them. Yeah, power.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Sincere. I'm gonna do a quick version of futuristic like an iPhone 9. Ain't nobody like. Ain't nobody great, everybody likes that. Ask your girl, ain't nobody like. Big Sincere when I'm all inside. Young Branson time. Needs more money, more Lindy, that's right. Yeah, we chase dreams, no fear. Stay blessed, no stress, cause this is our, yeah. Been there, done that, had that, what? Ain't nobody else like me, what? Been on the grind from way back, what? Come for the Lizzie and take that. Ain't nobody out like Sincere. Right from the start and I'm still here. Little mini-me's, but the real here. Little frenemies, but ends here. Can't stop, won't stop till you get there. Thailand pretty chick in the deck chair. XYE all over me, yeah. That's why the girls all over me, yeah. All over me, yeah. All over me, yeah. Ain't nobody like me, flow with it, yeah. Make this for those that's close to the edge. Gotta hold on, don't know when you're next. Don't know when you're next, don't know when you're next. Pray when I go, I don't go with regret. And you ain't got up for I rep. White E for life logo on my neck. See me grinding, see me grafting for that Lizzie. When you see me, understand that ain't nobody like you. Be the best, you just gotta do it big. Whoa, well, that ain't nobody like you. See me grinding, see me grafting for that Lizzie. When you see me, understand that ain't nobody like you. Be the best, you just gotta do it big. Show the whole wide world that ain't nobody like you. Swing! Yeah, ain't nobody like you. November the 28th, Soundophiles. I am Sincere. She is Lizzie and she's on my chest every day. Peace.